everyone, this is Jairo Morales from The Grind Fitness, and welcome to my channel. On this channel, you're going to learn how to take care of your body while we do this wonderful sport called Jiu-Jitsu. Everything from joint strength training classes to mobility classes, as well as yoga and many other professionals to teach you what is the best path for you and your Jiu-Jitsu journey. If you haven't already, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. You know what to do. Share this with somebody if you think this might help the community to be able to take care of their body for their journey on Jiu-Jitsu. Oos, guys. Hope to see you on the mat.
Hey there, welcome to another session of Wellness for Jiu-Jitsu, our Recovery Sundays. And for today, you're gonna need your belt. My name is Laura. I'm gonna guide you through a recovery session focusing on shoulders and hips. So go catch your belt. It can be nice to have like sitting on a meditation pillow, but you can roll up your gi or whatever works for you. Just try to find a way where you can sit with your spine up straight. And take a moment, first of all, to just roll your shoulders back and down. Move your neck a bit side to side, maybe closing your eyes. Taking a moment to disconnect from whatever you've been busy with till now. Leave anything that is planned in the rest of your day. Leave it for later. Just focus on yourself for the next 30 minutes. Catch your belt. Could be nice to fold it in half, and you can always open it if you need more. And at first, just hold your belt at the extremities and hold it behind you in a way where you can keep your arms hanging behind you, but not so much that they will be sliding back. And just stay here. Just start focusing on your breath. Breathing in slowly through your nose if that's possible for you. And breathing out slowly also through your nose. Try to keep your arms straight, your elbows straight. And your shoulders relaxed. If that is very intense for you, if being here is very intense for you, try to focus on your exhale. So focus on making your exhale a little longer. That helps our body to relax. And it's the signal to your muscles that they can let go. Now, open your arms a bit more. Let your hands lie on the belt so that you can go all the way back. And then come all the way forward. And keep on going. Arms straight. If you need to open the belt, open it. And just keep on going forward and back. You want to be able to move your arms at the same time, so you're not doing some weird kayaking kind of movement, but it should be at least a little challenging. So try to find that spot where you can feel a little resistance from your shoulders, but not so much that it seems that they're about to pop out of their socket. Feel free to go a bit faster or a bit slower than what I'm doing. Just keep on breathing, slow and controlled. Now, next time you're back, stop at the back Keep your hands here behind you. See if you might prefer to flip your hands and have the palms facing back or palms facing forward. Up to you. Shoulders down. Come forward with your hand and let your hands hang behind you. Here again, if you feel like, okay, my hands position feels weird, just switch. It's quite subjective, depends a lot on how your shoulders feel. I like to have my palms forward. And keep on breathing here. And imagining somebody is pulling the belt, slowly come back up. And bring the belt forward again. Now hold the right arm straight towards the ceiling, and the left arm goes behind you in a diagonal line. And find a spot here where you feel a nice stretch. Could be a bit more towards the front, could be a bit more towards the back. Don't look so much at where my arms are. Try to find a spot that is working for you. Just try to keep the elbows straight. And here, and anytime that you're working on recovery or stretching before or after a class, always remember you want to find that spot where there is resistance, but not pain. If you feel pain, then you're probably going too far. Feel free to step back, just or get out and readjust. This is not a moment for ego. Let your ego out. You're not supposed to fight through pain. Breathe through resistance, yes, but not fighting through pain. And then switch. So left arm comes up, right arm goes behind you in a diagonal line. Again, find that spot where you feel a good stretch. Could be different on the two sides. Just hanging here, focusing on your breath, in and out through your nose. Maybe trying to breathe to your belly more than to your chest. If it's very intense, again, focus on the exhale, making it a little longer than the inhale. And come back up. And now with both arms up, start making circles with your hands. Feel like if you're kind of kayaking, but then towards the ceiling. And I leave it up to you. Could be small circles, it could be very big ones. Just move, could be a mix of all of these. Just move your shoulders in all directions. It's fine if your torso follows a bit, but make the movement start from the shoulders. Just explore. See what feels best for your body. Faster or slower, big or small circles. And whatever you're doing, just reverse. So kind of kayaking backwards or in a way that feels a bit weird. Just try to always keep things symmetrical as much as possible. Especially with the shoulders, there's always or often little injuries that make us adapt and adjust. It can be nice to actually do this kind of exercises in front of a mirror so you can see what you're doing and maybe become aware of things that you're adaptations that you're making that you're not aware of. Okay, now just let the bell drop down, shake it out for a moment. And now catch the belt with the right hand, let it hang behind your back. And catch it with the other hand. Keep it loose for now, so leave some space between the two hands. Even if you're able to put them together, leave some space for now. And pull up with the right hand and down with the left hand. And keep on going. If your shoulders are a bit stiff, this might look a bit more like this. You might be more on a diagonal line. It's all good. Just do whatever works for you. But try to use the strength of the pulling arm to gain a little bit more mobility on the other shoulder. Keep on going. Maybe check. There's no right or wrong, but just check what's happening with your ribs. Meaning, are you opening your chest a lot? Because that gives you the illusion that you're reaching more with your shoulders, but it's actually your back. Or are you in with your ribs? Having your ribs out is not gonna kill you. It's all fine, but it's good to be aware. I think getting awareness of our body is one of the best things that we can get from yoga and then bring back on the mat. Okay, now here, walk your hands closer on the bell. You could still use the bell, or if you catch your hands together, like if you can grab your hands or maybe even your wrist, feel free to do so, or use the belt if you need it. That's why we're having it. And just stay here. Try to keep the right elbow pointing up, your spine straight, your shoulders parallel to the floor, at the same level. If you notice you start doing weird things, to try to catch your hands, then use the belt. And just breathe here. And slowly release. Shake it out. And let's go to the other side. Belt on the left hand, let it drop behind your back. Catch it with the other hand, leave some space for now. Left hand pulls up, right hand pulls down. Keep on going. Again, notice what's happening with your back. Are you arching your back, or are you keeping it straight? And now again, walk the hands on the belt, or maybe catch your hands. Try to keep the left elbow pointing up, your back straight, shoulders on the same level. And just breathe here. Always feel free to put some music on if that helps you stay focused. Whatever music feels relaxing for you. Again, check your posture. Check if you're doing weird thing to try to hold it here. And just use your breath to relax into the position. And slowly release. Shake it out. And we're done with the shoulders. Let's move down to the hips, back on the floor. And place the belt around your feet, possibly around your toe line. Roll the belt around your hands. And from here, pull with your arms, pull your knees in, more towards your armpits than towards your chest. So let them open a bit to the side. Pull them in, keeping your back on the floor as much as you can. And then extend and stretch your legs as far as they go. If they stay a bit bent, it's all good. And again, pull the knees in, pulling with your arms, trying not to roll all the way up. Try to keep your back on the floor. And again, extend your legs. Maybe they go a bit further this time, and try to pull down with the belt so you keep your heels up and get a nice stretch for your calves as well. And two more. Pull in, back stays down, out. And last one. Pull it in and kick it out. Now from here, keep the right foot on the belt. Left leg comes down. Up to you if you want to keep it straight, if you prefer to have the foot on the floor. And from here, holding on the belt, try to bring the foot closer towards your head. So I'm pulling the foot in that direction. If your knee is bent, there's no difference. We're still doing the same thing. And breathe here. Your legs are shaking. That's your nervous system trying to hold you back. Breathe out, slow and controlled. And release, go back to the ceiling. I'm gonna turn, otherwise I don't have space here. So catch the bell with the right hand and let the foot drop towards the floor. So it could be that your foot is really high and you're really struggling here. Then use the opposite leg towards the other side to counterbalance. If you're very low with your foot on the floor, start pulling the foot up. So start working to get the foot towards your head. Wherever you are, just keep on breathing here. Still fine to keep the other leg straight if you want. And an option here for the super flexible ones is to catch your foot and hold on your foot instead of the belt. Let's see what, otherwise just make the belt shorter. Close your eyes maybe. And then from here, slowly bring it up. Change hand on the belt. You stay where you are. I need to flip around because I don't have that much space. Right leg comes down towards the left, straight or bent. Left leg, the other one on the floor, can stay straight, or you can bend it and just twist here. Same idea here. If the leg is really high and you're suffering a lot, just use your breath. You can use your elbow on the floor to kind of keep the foot up. If your foot is very low, start pulling it higher. If you can catch it with your hand, do so. Or just use the belt. And just breathe here. Slowly in, slow and controlled out. If you want to add something extra, if that works for you, you can give it a try. And if not, skip it. With the right hand, you can go and grab your left foot and try to pull the knee back. It's adding stretch also to the front of the left hip. If it's too intense, please just let it be. Skip it for today. If it feels nice, then go ahead and hold it here. And slowly release. Come back with your back flat on the floor. Take a moment to maybe realign your spine. And then we're gonna go to the other side. So left foot on the belt. Wrap the belt around your hands. And with the knee bent or straight, pull the foot more towards your head. So again, I'm pulling the foot in that direction. Up to you what you want to do with the right leg. Keep it straight or have the knee bent and the foot on the floor. And take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Now pass the belt on the left hand and let the foot drop down to the side. Like we did before, you can either keep your elbow under to kind of support your foot if this feels very intense, or you can let it drop down if you reach. Just relax here. Nice tip here could be that, especially if you feel something weird on the inside of your knee, it can be nice to think of turning your toes down. Then you're activating the muscles and not just hanging on the knee. And slowly bring it back up. Pass the belt on your right hand. And you stay where you are. I'm gonna flip around. And now let the left foot drop down towards the right. Holding it high, if that's where you are today. Letting it drop down if you can, if that works for you. And just breathe here. Deep breaths towards your belly. Don't worry so much if your left shoulder is not on the floor. Just see what's going on. Just notice what is happening so that you can also be aware of your progress. If maybe next time you do this, you'll get a bit further. Although I think it's really important not to get too fixated on how the positions look, because everybody is different. Like your body is surely different from mine, and even if we might look the same from the outside, it's for sure going to feel different for me than how it feels for you, because our bodies are different. So really try to focus on how it feels for you and find the adaptation that works for you. So on that note, see if it feels good for you to catch the right foot with the left hand. Maybe moving the knee a bit backwards. This sounds insane, then leave the right foot where it is. Wherever you are, with a big exhale, try to relax, try to melt down in the floor, not holding tension. And slowly release. Come back with your back flat on the floor. And putting your belt on the side. Try to keep your back on the floor. Lift your feet and just swing side to side, kind of massaging your back on the floor. And again, still with your back flat on the ground. Draw circles with your knees, like you want to massage your lower back on the floor. I find it always quite nice after a twist to give the lower back a nice massage. And here, just squeeze your knees in and come back up to sit. So that was it for today. Some simple stretches using the belt for shoulders and hips. I hope that you found that nice and restorative. If you did, please drop a like. And like always, these classes are on a donation base, so feel free to check the links under the video if you would like to contribute. And in any case, thanks for watching, thanks for joining, and feel free to do this before or after your gi classes. It's a great warm up and cool down as well. Us, and thanks a lot for joining. See you next time.